Hi, this is John Landells, the voice behind John's Tech blog at www.johnlandells.com. I'd like to talk to you today about testing your email campaigns. I currently receive well over 200 emails every day, and I'm sure I'm not alone in this. Most of them are trying to persuade me to buy something which I've nothing against. What does infuriate me though is when the message looks unprofessional. You know what I mean, formatted to 30 characters wide, or addressed to Dear First Name, or worst of all, links not working. You know the kind of thing. I've also been made aware of different email providers handling messages differently, which made me think about my own mailings. So this video is my thoughts on how to effectively test messages before they get sent to your whole list. I'm making a few assumptions here. First, I'm assuming that you have a mailing list set up with an autoresponder. If not, drop me a line and I'll recommend a few good ones. Second, you'll need a host that allows you to create multiple email forwarding email addresses. Again, I can make recommendations if needed. Thirdly, I'm focusing on Windows, as whatever you think of it, it's still the dominant platform that we need to focus on. If you're using something else, such as Mac or Linux, these strategies should still work to a large degree. Finally, I'm assuming that you understand enough to configure these things at a fairly simple level, or have access to a technical resource to help you. So let's start by considering the various email clients that you're likely to come up against. To start with, we have Outlook and Outlook Express. They both work slightly differently, but my experience is that if it works in Outlook Express, it'll work in Outlook. So don't worry if you don't have Outlook. Outlook Express comes as part of Windows, so you should have this available already. Next, we have two open source products, Eudora and Thunderbird. You can download these from www.eudora.com, eudora.com, and www.mozilla.com/Thunderbird, respectively. Finally, we have the web email offerings from Google, Yahoo, and Microsoft. You can find these at mail.google.com, mail.yahoo.com, and mail.live.com. If you don't already have accounts with these three services, you'll need to register for one before going any further. Just make sure you make a note of the addresses. The next thing we need is specific tests accounts with our host. I would suggest that you create one for each of the clients that you want to test. So Outlook at yourdomain.com, Outlook Express at yourdomain.com, Eudora at yourdomain.com, and Thunderbird at yourdomain.com. Next, you'll want to set up a forwarding email account so that you only need to send one email which will be automatically distributed to your test accounts. You may have to layer this if your host restricts the number of forwards per email address, which mine does. So I'm going to show you the way that I've got it set up. So let's start by creating an account called test@yourdomain.com, which forwards to test1 at yourdomain.com, test2 at yourdomain.com, and Outlook at yourdomain.com. Then we'll create test1 at yourdomain.com, which forwards to Outlook Express at yourdomain.com, Eudora at yourdomain.com, and Thunderbird at yourdomain.com. Finally, we need test2 at yourdomain.com, which will forward to your three online services. So your new Google email address, the Yahoo email address, and the Microsoft Live email address. Now, the one test email from your autoresponder to test@yourdomain.com will be distributed to all of your various email clients for you to check their behavior. I trust that this video will help you to produce more professional messages in the future. And all that remains is for me to thank you for watching. I'm John Landells from John's Tech blog at www.johnlandells.com. Bye for now.